What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Give me your friend. Hey, 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 more. Come on, shake, give me your friend. Hey, hey, big girls like to do the round. Fat girls like to do the round. Woo. Fat girls, let me see you grind. Woo. Fat girls just doing their own thing right there with the fat thing. And the fat girls just shaking them thighs. Fat girls don't make it count right.
Excuse me.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash?
Bitch like fat girl, hit the ground, hit it up and hit us up and down. Fat girl just looking so sweet. Fat girl don't make you deep. Fat girl just shake it, don't break. Big girl, let me see you do a spin. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it out, shake it out, back down. Drop me and get the house. Burn it out, back out. Work it, work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like you around. Fat girl keep going, don't quit. Fat girl just move the damn hip. Fat girl keep down, don't stop. Fat girl wanna see the pop. Shake it, fat girl, shake it fast. Fat girl, nigga wanna see that. Fat girl bounce like a pro. Fat girl don't know what you know. Fat girl shake till you rip through what? On the wet, wet, hard part two. Look to the house, y'all know the game. Fat girl don't have no shame. Shake that back, bounce to the beat. Fat girl shake it, jiggle like me. St. Louis, back to the top. Like I like to do the rap. Work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like you. Hey, 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 more hey. Let me hear you say, hey, 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 more hey. Big girls like you to brand. Shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake. To the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground.
Now sick of this. Now I want to show y'all a real show with the big girls.
Oh, fat girl, brought three. Can't hang with 106 beat. Fat girl know the happen, no quit. Fat girl run like you own it. Put your hands on your hips and grip it. That new look like it off now. Fat girl bring the crew to top the ground. If not, I'ma pull the panties down. Fat girl bounce hot, stop tripping. If you do get chicken and hot bitch with a lot right, come to the night speed. I really shit get the dead in the world cheap. But fat girl show the boy a shot. Let me see if it's fat or not. Don't put fat girl, y'all like the ground. Let you out, let me see y'all do the rap.
I'm serious. Where you are? Not ever. Oh, not the Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing? Oh, but I ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your wings are so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you just suck all the fat off your ass.
Ha ha! Go big girls, go big girls, go. Go big girl, go big girl, go. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Yo, welcome to the Uncle Luke Show, the podcast. You guys, it was rough doing this show today. It's kind of rough. I know we were supposed to do, we do two podcasts. This is the Luke Show, and then we do another podcast, which is called Nasty Work. Nasty Work, normally Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But my good friend Streeter, he had to go down there to University of Miami football practice. And so he kind of missed out. Today, we got to make sure he's at practice so he can sit there and watch JoJo, because that is his job, to watch JoJo all day, and then report on his Twitter about JoJo. That's what normally happens. I love Streeter. He's gonna kill me, because I said he's there to watch JoJo 5 times already. But that's what it is. What it is. Normally, normally when it's spring ball at University of Miami first day, a lot of people have their preferences. They have their picks of student athletes, and they go out and cover those guys, and like a lot of people are covering my man De La Son, Malachi Tony. Shouts out to Malachi Tony. It's gonna be some great things going on over there at the University of Miami. I'm excited for this year. I'm really excited. I don't, the Luke Show, we don't really talk about that deep. We don't go that deep into sports, but I'm really excited about the year. I think the Hurricanes is going to go deep into the playoffs. I think they're going to win the ACC championship. You could put me on record for saying that. And because they have no choice but to put the speed on the field. See, I say things, like my good friend Kevin Beard. I say things that get people feathers ruffed, and people get all in their feelings. So I've learned that there's a such thing called reverse psychology. Y'all know what reverse psychology is, right? Don't mind my eyes. I look like I've been smoking, but I don't smoke, and I am Jamaican. It's just the fact that I had to come on here and give y'all something. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm going to make it through it. So it's a thing called reverse psychology. When I screamed at Kevin Beard, oh, he's the worst coach ever, yada, yada, yada. Oh, Beard this and Beard that. And I went on to later on apologize to Coach Beard because I was a little too harsh. But it was still a form of reverse psychology, if you may know what I'm talking about. So the little reverse psychology was, and here's the deal. Anybody that I recommend to coach at the University of Miami, it is written in stone that they go the total opposite direction. So if I scream that Kevin Beard is the worst thing in the world, the worst coming of a football coach ever, then you know what's going to happen? Kevin Beard will have a job. He will keep his job. So that's reverse psychology. Because I've recommended numerous amount of coaches to coach at the University of Miami, and all of a sudden, all of them were thrown in the garbage or wasn't taken in consideration, but it is what it is. So Kevin Beard will be there forever. He will retire there. But Kevin Beard really is a real good coach. He's not just a good coach, he's a dynamic coach. He's excellent at what he does. I complained it last year, and I don't think it was the Kevin Beard situation. It was much more of an offensive coordinator situation. It was much more about economics. Because as you can see, our players are in the combine. They're either not running or they're running 4.7s. So that tells you what? Why was Cam Ward holding the ball? Because, and I said this, we're not getting any separation. You need to be fast to get separation. So majority of our receivers on our last year group are going to be running 4.6s and 4.7s. I hope to God that they run 4.3. Sam Brown with his vertical and his broad jump will probably get him around the 4.4 area. But again, you can't have alligator arms in the NFL. That's going to be a problem. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to start the show. I'm not going to get too deep into sports right now. I'm going to get into that a little later on. I just was jugging at Streeter because I know my man Streeter, he's out there covering everybody but Ray Ray. And that's another thing. Let me go to the sports part of it. See, Ray Ray gets criticized and held to a high standard because he played for Coach Luke at the University of Miami. He gets held to a high standard because he played for me. No other player. None of the Central players get held to a higher standard. None of the Northwestern players get held to a higher standard. Chaminade players don't get held to higher standards. Roger the Dodger down there at St. Thomas, his players don't get held to a higher standard, but mine do. Because it's almost like it came from Coach Prime. And that leads me into that part of the conversation. Why does Prime's son has to take all this smoke? Why do Shedeur have to take all of y'all looking at it right now? Remember when Bronny was getting ready to come into the NBA? All this was said. And it's crazy that Bronny right now has more followers than the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback. They hate on Bronny. They hate on LeBron. They hate on Prime. They hate on Shedeur. They're hating on Travis because those are Prime kids. When Shedeur get drafted, he's going to be held to a super high standards. And I'm pretty sure his daddy didn't told him that. Cam Ward going to be flying up under the radar. Ain't going to be no problem. He ain't going to be worried about nothing. He could throw a pick. Ain't nobody going to say nothing. Shedeur throw a pick. Oh, my God. It's like Ray dropping one ball last year at the Florida game. Oh, Ray dropped the ball. Oh, my God. He ain't what they say he is. Oh, God. Unrealistic standards. Unrealistic standards. And these same people who complain about that, oh, Luke, you sending your players to Florida State. You sending your players to Alabama. You sending your players to Auburn. You sending your players to Florida. You sending your players. You know something? Maybe that might be a good idea. Because they're going to get treated like shit down there in Coral Gables. You're going to hold them to higher standards because they're Luke players. The standard's not the same as these other high schools around here. Maybe I need to have those conversations with my kids when it's time for them to be recruited. Hey, look, now, when you go over to the University of Miami, the fans and everybody's going to hold you to a high standard. It's going to be like you're Shedeur and you're Shiloh and you're going over there because they hate Luther Campbell so much. But I guess it is what it is. Those are the things that we are dealt, unfortunately, in this world. But I hate the fact that they're going to do that to Shedeur. And Shedeur is not going to be in Colorado. He's going to be on primetime TV every week. He's going to be the brunt of everybody's joke. And they're not going to say anything good about him when he does good. And we're just going to buckle up our seatbelts and get ready for this shit. Thank you, Montez. If you said my video and audio is perfect, Montez, you had to fly down here. I need you to build this set. See how I got this set? I built this new. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. This is my new set. I came in the garage one day, and Montez know that guy right there, Steve Smith. I had to put him in here. He's the real number 3 at the Heat. I came in the garage. I said this would be a perfect set instead of using these green screens and all that, because it's nostalgia. You got my Dallas Cowboys. You got some liquor back there. You got some golf balls in a big bag. You got my golf clubs. Everything about my life is right here. You got some multi-tracks. Young people, y'all don't know what these multi-tracks mean. Multi-track, this is what we used to do records on. Right here. We used to do records on with this right here. That's when you was doing real motherfucking music. You weren't sitting in no studio and go up in there for 15 minutes and sing some songs and then go to cutting and pasting. Ain't no such thing as cutting and pasting right there, boss. You had to get your ass up in there and put in that work. It was a real overnight session when you recorded music back in the days, and it was for the privilege. Everybody was not able. Everybody was not able to go into a recording studio. I got tapes after tape. I have all of the masters. I got so much unreleased music. And let me tell you this here. This right here. And I keep it close. I'm not marrying you. That is the first state championship ring of Miami Central. Miami Central Senior High. We won the first state championship in the history of the school. This is the ring. I'm just letting y'all know that. Some people claim that they made Central. No. This is the ring. Nobody made it. That right there. We went from multi-track to Pro Tools. That computer there held the Pro Tools. And the other. So I keep this stuff. Up top, you got Warren Sapp, Hall of Fame football. Mark Caesar, 1992 against Florida State. He won a game ball. BMF in the back. Another album. Words of Libby City. My man Lenny Harris. Arguably one of the best pinch hitters in all of baseball. One day I'm going to have Lenny on here. My good friend Steve Smith. Shouts out to Pop Smith. Come on, man. We got it all up in here. And the dartboard and the first set of cleats when University of Miami went to Adidas, that's up there. I got signed footballs over here. Harlem Grove Trotters signed the basketball. Nostalgia. That's what we got here. You got to freaking love it. Let me say this here, man. Let me say this. I wasn't going to get into no sports because I need to get into that with my good friend Streeter. But I go into national sports, not local. But let me say this here. Y'all got to understand. When people see, there's a level, you got to measure. You always have to measure where we're at as a people. You got to measure the fact that, the game always changes. The game consistently changes in a matter of minutes. And so you'll see me look at certain things, and these things are happening. And then you'll say, oh man, why Luke said this? And why did Luke say that? Right? And then it becomes, damn, what did he say that for? Then it becomes an interesting conversation because you'll assume that I'm saying it because I have a issue with something or somebody. Not necessarily. I know how to play the game, unfortunately. I do know how to play the game. And in playing the game, you got to understand one thing, people. You got to understand one thing. The game ain't to be sold, it's to be told. And people don't realize that. People do not realize that. So I love what we be doing on here and what we're talking about on a consistent basis. I love what we're doing. I love this show. I love Nasty Work. I love being able to come on here and talk to y'all about a lot of different topics and issues that's going on in the world today. And now it's time to segue to this entertainment. The Oscars. Did y'all sit there and see the Oscars last night? Did you see the Oscars? Now, here's some highlights for me. And the Oscars. Here's some highlights for me. And I'm going to get into each one of them. Halle Berry kissing the white man in his mouth while his wife stand there. And I'm pretty sure her boyfriend, the brother who she's all on videos and everything, he was standing there too. I'll get into that. I'm gonna ask y'all what y'all think about that. Another thing, another thing at the Oscars that I noticed, it seems like it was the Olympics. Every black woman that got an award dove into the arms of a white man. And she stood on stage and said, he's my rock. If it wasn't for him, I would not be here. The white man, I love him so much. Honey, you and our beautiful babies, I love you so much. Not the black man, but the white man. I just knew it was the Olympics. The Olympics, it just tore me up. Every time one of the little black girls won an award, except Simone Biles, who y'all want to complain about her hairstyle and all that, and her ends moving out because she's jumping at almost 30 miles an hour. All the track girls jumping into the arms of the white man. You got one little track girl running around telling me they're harassing me. They're harassing me. If you had a black man, they would not be harassing you, sweetie boogie. They would not be harassing you. Can you imagine? A black man getting a girlfriend getting harassed? What? You come outside the black man? What? So it reminded me of the Olympics, the Oscars. Now I'm gonna just get into in the Drake joke. The Drake joke kind of got me. I'm tired of y'all fucking with Drake. Let me just say this. I got to keep drinking this water because I am under the weather. I'm sick of y'all messing with Drake. Oh, Drake, okay, this is the middle of the show. It's time for Kendrick Lamar to come in and say Drake is this and that. Leave Drake alone. Drake ain't bothering nobody. It's time for y'all to move on. Leave the man alone. Ain't no more Drake jokes, please. No more Drake jokes. Leave him alone. Keep it moving. But let's go back to Halle Berry, because I'm going to touch on all these topics. Let's go back to Halle Berry. Now, Halle Berry goes online. I love Halle Berry. Now, I think she's the finest girl in the world. I mean, Halle Berry is the real deal. I just love me some Halle Berry. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I think she finding it all the outdoors, dry pussy and all. We can work past that. Did I say that? But that's what she said. She did Drew Barrymore's show, and she said her stuff was dried up because she was going through menopause. She said a little, she thought it was herpes. The doctor originally told her it was herpes, but she was going through menopause. That was hard. When I heard herpes, I was like, is this like some kind of robot shit going on here? I'm looking at this little interview, right? She said, yeah, the doctors told me I had herpes. I'm like, up in there, and it was a whole bunch of stuff going on. I'm like, whoa, Halle Berry, no, right? And then she said no, and then the doctor called me back like some time back and said, no, it's not that. You're just going through menopause. And that's why your stuff is dried up and you can't get wet, which a lot of women go through that. It's not a problem. She went through that. She faced adversity. Her man is with her. He loves her. We all are happy for him, and we're happy for her. But at the same time, this kiss at the Oscars, I would show it to y'all, but I'm disgusted by it. I'm not going to show it to you because I was hurt. Because I love Halle Berry so much, I was hurt. She kissed the man right there in the back room. It was a long kiss. And his wife was standing there like, what the fuck? And I didn't see her boyfriend in the frame. I'm pretty sure he was like, what the fuck? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Y'all put in the chat how y'all feel about that. But I know me as a black man, my woman kissing on another man, I don't give a shit how many movies y'all did together. You kissing this man right here? I ain't even gonna say tongue kissing because I didn't see no tongue. But oh no, 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 no. That's got to be some Hollywood shit. And I thought that was, I had to start really loving Halle Berry until she did that to that black man. I was like, okay, I see what's going on with you right now. You just like doing your own shit. And that's why them brothers probably got rid of you. You just want to do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. And you don't have no fucking respect for nobody. That's disrespectful that she did that. That is not the way you conduct yourself. And you got a man. You got a man and you disrespected that woman sitting right there. You can't do that, Halle Berry. You done resurrected your whole career. We all love you. We all started to love you, even though everybody said Billy Bob smashed you. Now all this shit gonna come back. You went and got this old brother. You left all these other celebrities and singers and shit. You threw them in the garbage, and we all looked at them and say, man, why the hell you motherfuckers gonna treat Halle Berry like this? But then now we looking at you some kind of way, Halle Berry. Are you the girl that goes to the party and be loose? And are you that girl who be because you Halle Berry and you got all these millions? You take your man to the party and you all up, that you get a couple of drinks and you dancing all up on everybody, all these men in the party? Because you feel like you can do that shit? Is that what you want? You know, a lot of people do that. A lot of women do that. When they feel like they got all the money in the world, all the power in the world, you go to the party with them, they your date. And, you know, I've seen it. Nobody never did that shit to me because I leave your ass right there. They go up into the party and they dancing and rubbing up on everybody, dancing all nasty and all that. It's like, hold on, did we just come in? I'm like, did she just come in with that motherfucker right there? It's disrespectful, Holly. You need to get on some social media and apologize to your man, and you need to apologize to that man's wife. That shit wasn't cute at all. I know how them kind of parties go. That's what they do in Hollywood. And y'all be wondering why somebody dumped somebody because your ass too damn loose. You are too damn loose. You don't know how to keep a man because you're too damn loose. Take you somewhere, you get a fucking drink in your system, then you want to grab niggas' dicks and all that in the parties. That's what they do. I'm telling y'all. Dead ass wrong, Holly. I already know how them parties go. I mentioned the Olympics. And all these black women getting these awards, praising the white guy. Listen, I don't have no problem with interracial relationships. I really don't. If that's what floats your boat and you want to go and marry the white guy and all that and the black, but what I have a problem with is all these black women having a problem with black men who do the same shit. Oh, they get them an NBA contract, they get them an NFL contract, and look at them. They go get them a white woman. They go get them a white woman. Well, it's the same thing with black women. You get you a whole bunch of money and start winning Oscars and shit and have millions and millions of dollars. You go get you a white man. I said it. Be mad at me. I went viral last week because the Spanish girl, I sent two people the same text, and one text said, I sent one text, hey, are you bringing breakfast over? And the Spanish girl said, what you want? I'm on the way. And the black girl said, are you sending for me? And I just Put that out there. Everybody want to crucify me. Well, I don't give a damn. It wasn't me said. It wasn't me said. Send for me. It wasn't me. But that's a problem. All those girls in the Olympics. Gabby, this one, that one. Everybody got them a white man. But y'all ain't got shit to say about that. Y'all jumped on Angel Reese when y'all thought she had a white dude. Crucify Angel Reese. Oh, nigga, Angel Reese, that motherfucker, this here. She ain't this and she ain't that. Crucified that little girl. The girl ain't but 22 years old. Crucified her. You're crucifying the tennis girl right now because she got a white man. By the way, she had black guys before the white guy. But at the end of the day, gentlemen and ladies, what are we doing? If you want to have an interracial relationship, be my guest and go ahead and do it. But I can't have no women talking no shit about men when y'all doing the same shit. And that's what you saw on the Oscars. And that's what you saw on the Olympics. I think that's what's going on right now today. And they put that camera on your ass. When you like that, they put that camera on you. This is the way the world needs to be going. In this direction. And I said something about Drake. I touched on that. Leave Drake alone. Enough Drake. Enough Drake jokes. I'm calling on everybody to leave Drake alone. Stop it right now. No more. No more Drake. Drake, the battle, the beef is over. But I know why y'all keep it going. Because Drake bodied a whole bunch of people, and y'all want to keep fucking with Drake. Y'all think Drake privileged. A large part of people who think Drake is white. Large part of y'all got a problem with him because he part Jewish. Large part of y'all got a problem with him because he from Canada. Leave Drake alone. The man is an American rapper. He's a Canadian rapper doing good business worldwide, internationally. Leave him alone, okay? Enough of that, man. You get on the award show in the middle of the award and then call the man a pedophile. That don't make no damn sense. And then Robert De Niro got up there and said, fuck Trump. And everybody say, yeah, I'm trying to figure out who the hell did vote for Trump. Because every time you go somewhere, everybody claim they didn't vote for Trump. Who sorry about that. Who voted for Trump? It's amazing. I'm still looking for people who voted for Trump. Did you vote for Trump, Montez, Glow, or who did y'all vote for Trump? I didn't vote for him. NFL Combine was very disappointing. And I'll tell you why. NFL Combine is going to turn into the NBA All-Star Weekend where nobody performs. Where everybody wait till they do pro day at their college. But little that most people don't know is guys say, I'm not going to perform. I'm not going to throw. I'm not going to throw. And I'm not going to run because, I don't want to run here. Which is understandable. But let me tell you this here. Eventually, those combine is going to be just like that. Let me just keep it a buck. NFL Combine is very difficult. They take those guys through rigorous meetings after meetings. After meetings, they make them stand up their butt naked, and they look at their penis size and their ball size and the back of their calves, and they look at them people like specimens. I don't think I could have played NFL football. I always inspired to do so, but when it goes to that degree, I probably couldn't have did that. Those guys go through a lot. Then they go out to meetings, after meetings, after meetings, after meetings. By the time they get to the 40-yard dash, they're spent. Brains is dead because they had so many meetings, had so many tests done on them, things ran on them. And by the time they get out there to the 40, for a guy to run a 4.4, that's great. You saw Will Howard have a horrible day throwing the ball. Horrible. And that justifies like a Cam Shador to throw at their own facility where they're comfortable at. So you're going to have more and more of those situations where guys are going to then do what? They're not going to participate in throwing at the combine because it's just too tough. And they'll do a better job in not doing that. I see y'all mentioning Trump down here. Why? I'm not getting into Trump. Trump blazing right now. Him and Elon Musk. I mean, listen, that whole Jesus Christ, that whole Trump fiasco in the White House. I sat there and watched that. I'm not getting into it because it just don't make no. Every day it's gonna be some new shit. I mean, we ain't even a month into this 4 years, and every day is something new. So y'all can buckle your seatbelts. Everything the man promised to y'all, everything he promised to y'all, he has not fulfilled those promises. He told y'all on day one he's going to bring down the gas prices and the food prices. And now today he's blaming Biden. Oh, it's Biden's fault. Nobody. You ran and said you're going to bring down the prices. And you didn't. So that's what it is. You're failing because all you want to do is fire governmental workers. That's what you want to do. Fire those people who got a job and you have no place for them to work. Where are they going to work? You're firing thousands and thousands of governmental workers. Where are they going to work? It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And the Germans is pushing back on, his old buddy Elon. Hey, look, it's a hell of a deal. If you spend $250 million to win an election and then you make damn near $10 billion after your guy win, that's a hell of a damn deal. Shit. I don't know. I might have been tempted to do that myself. But people, my last thing on this sports thing. I see LeBron James. It's a LeBron James, Shador Sanders, Bronny. LeBron James, Shador, Bronny, Prime. Shador is going to be castrated. He's going to be the brunt of every conversation of whether he's good or whether he's bad or what. He's going to get tore down and tore up. Shador, if you listen to this is my brother. This is my little nephew. I'm going to text him. When you go into the league, turn off your social media. Don't get caught up with it. Do not look at them people on ESPN because them people on ESPN, those are politicians. Their job is to tear down black men. That's a whole nother Olympics going on over there. All the black women on ESPN, they got a white man. So as soon as they go to talking, I go turning that shit off. Their job is to tear down black men. Nobody else. I'm keeping it a buck. I just keep it 100. I just keep it 100. So Shador, they're going to go through basketball. Bronny is going to be gone. They're going to pick up the steam on Shador. Shador went to the wrong bathroom. He should have went to the bathroom across the street. Why did Shador go to that bathroom? He should have went to the bathroom over there. Why did he throw the ball over there? He could be heavily criticized on any and everything he do because he's Prime son. And it's out of the norm. He's not represented by who them people got on stage last night at the Oscars and said he's not represented by CAA. The thing that LeBron and Prime have in common, they represent their own kids. They're not represented by the machine. You see, the machine represents everybody that's on ESPN, Fox, and all them. So that's why they talk good about their clients. LeBron and Mav and all those boys, they represent themselves. LeBron took his homeboys and say, hey, man, y'all ain't going to make it in the league, but y'all going to run the company. We're going to start this shit up, and then we're going to represent a whole bunch of other athletes. So that's why he get heat. He's not a part of the machine. Because if he was a part of the machine, they would not be fucking with him the way they fucking with him. Shador is represented by his daddy. He's going to get fucked with. Hello? They ain't mentioned not one other quarterback yet. Shador walking down the thing here. And then they'll say, Cam Ward. Shador is over there talking to this guy over here. Shador is over here talking to another guy. They're going to try to drive that kid nuts. They're going to try to drag him. It's right. But it ain't going to happen because his daddy built them like that. I was having the same conversation with my son. I say, son, you play sports. It's difficult. I'm going to keep it a buck. Because if they play you over somebody else, then they're going to be like, oh, they only playing him over him, Bobo, because that's Luke's son. I say, no different than if you're the daddy. No different if you're the daddy of the coach's son. Yeah, coach's son. Oh, they're playing him because that's the coach's son. The coach's son and the celebrity son get the same smoke. I always tell my kids, hey, look here. You're going to have to always play way above everybody else. You're going to have to make it where the parents and everybody else, the fellow players, be like, hey, look, you got to put him in. Shit. He way above everybody. That's why we train so hard. You see me do those videos. That's why we working all the time, because I already know that's the shit that's dealt. And that's what Prime does with his kids. He gets the best of the best for his kids because he knows they're going to be held to a higher standard. Same thing with LeBron James and Bronny. Nobody jumped on the guy in Milwaukee. What's his name? Fuck. The big guy in Milwaukee. The big guy in Milwaukee had his brother on the team. He was on the back of the bench. And if you did an endorsement deal with him, you had to do an endorsement deal with the brother. Did anybody talk about that? Did you hear Stephen A? Did you hear Shannon Sharp? Did you hear anybody talk about what the hell is his name over there? Tell me his name in the chat. You ain't heard nobody talk about him. The big man, the big guy in Milwaukee, the star player. What the fuck is his name? I'm brain dead. It's the medication. Not enough of it. What the fuck is his name? Come on, chat. Help me out. Y'all brain dead on here too. His brother, Giannis. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Nobody talked about Giannis. Giannis had a brother on the team forever. And nobody jumped on Giannis or said anything about Giannis' brother who never got in the game. He suited up every week and he got paid every week. But nobody said nothing about him. But everybody got something to say about Bronny, as if this shit is just started. So I like Stephen A. That's my friend. But for them to put that jacket on LeBron James, it's fucked up. Shannon Sharp and all them, fucked up. Y'all dead wrong. Because you know these things happen all the time on all levels of sports. There are guys who play college football and they're on the team, dress out, run down the kickoff because their daddy is a multi-billionaire giving money to the program. Shit happens. Y'all know that goes on. So don't do that to Bronny. Leave Bronny the fuck alone. Bronny is a real basketball player. I just hate that Bronny gets this smoke like that. Because he's LeBron James' son, and everybody want to attack LeBron James on every scene that they can get. And mind you, LeBron James sitting back like, but I'm going to tell you this here. And I'm going to get off here. LeBron James did something wrong, and I like LeBron. LeBron's my friend. We do business together. But I said in a tweet many, many years ago, LeBron, in a tweet, you need to be like Michael Jordan in this situation. You need to do the following, like Michael Jordan. What did Michael Jordan do? Michael Jordan did the following. Michael Jordan only interviewed with Ahmad Rashad. That was epic. Because he wasn't going to win with the rest of the media. He wasn't going to win with mass media. He only interviewed with Ahmad Rashad. And that's where LeBron James fucked up. And I put it in a tweet. I should have told him personally. Hey, man, leave these fucking people alone. You're not going to win. Just talk to Ahmad Rashad. He ain't dead. By the way, he got a fine-ass daughter. Oh, my God. I used to look at that damn show. What it was, Billions? My God, Ahmad Rashad daughter. Jesus Christ. That was classic of Michael Jordan. Mike said, I'm not interviewing with none of y'all because you can't win with the media. All that, man, Mike, look, I'll take the fine. Don't talk to me about shit. Talk to me about Mike. You can't have no conversation with me. That's what Mike did on a consistent basis. He only had conversations with Michael Jordan. Or Ahmad Rashad, I'm sorry. He had a conversation with Ahmad Rashad. He ain't talking to nobody else. It ain't made no sense to talk to nobody else. Why would he do it? So that was the unique, beautiful thing that he did. Leads me to the end of this program, ladies and gentlemen. I had a good time today. I'm gonna go back to University of Miami. I do have the second half of the Hurricanes video. I'm gonna show you guys one day. I know it was kind of interesting how we did that. It was all over the place, but I took it from a Zoom meeting. Tried to download it. I thought it was going to end up looking the same way, but it ended up looking crazy. So that's what you had in that situation. But what I want to do right now, for all my Hurricane fans that are in here, I'm gonna leave y'all on this here video here. I want y'all to. I'm gonna show y'all how good of friends that me, Kevin Beard, Cooney, how good of friends we are. This finna fuck y'all up. I'm finna show y'all right here. Y'all ready? Here you go.
So
Who he look like?
Luke in concert at least 50 times.
So
He
who
took me back
he
to
look like?
teenage years.
Who he look like?
Uncle Luke 30 years ago.
Wow.
I'm like, why is he still
I see it. I see it though. I really see it.
Is he an athlete? Is he,
He played at University of Miami.
in what year?
99, 03.
I know a lot of people that
Yeah, that's Kevin Beard. That's the receiver coach at Miami.
I have a lot of friends that played theater. Before you, Bernard Lang, Tony King.
Oh, God, Lou! Don't stop, bro. Get it. Don't stop. Get it.
Don't stop me in here.
That's how good of friends we are, people. Y'all got some exclusive shit. Cooney sent me that. Cooney, you ain't right for this shit here. That's how good friends we are. I hope Bill got his fucking contract. But that's my dog. But ladies and gentlemen, till the next time, make sure y'all check us out Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Nasty Work. With yours truly and my man Streeter. And then I do this on the off days, Tuesdays and Thursdays. You'll get the Luke Show. Peace. I love y'all.
Make the booty go, 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 pop, pop, make the booty go, pop, pop.
I need some bad girls. I'm gonna let y'all hear my new song. I need some bad girls. Come on, baby. Come on, right here. You and you. Come on with that, your fine ass.
Sit on